Hey guys, Tactic here. Today I'm gonna show you how I had some fun on the PTR and also how I managed to clear Greater Rift 51 with my good old Nullifier build. So of course I'm wearing the Skull of Resonance and the Immortal King 6-piece set bonus because now I can wear the pants, so I sacrificed Hexing Pants of Mr. Ian for the Skull of Resonance, simply because on higher greater rifts I prefer to stay alive than deal damage, and especially now we have quite a lot of damage in this build. And as you can see, the Death Watch mantle shoulders got changed. Now the proc is way higher and it's actually useful, and the more trick pants got changed to bracers, so now Wrath of the Berserker have all the rune bonuses. And of course the basics for the Nullifier build, the Shard of Hate, the Odin Sun, and I'm using Ring of Royal Grandeur and a Unity. Now this build will be ideal for party play as well, simply because you'll provide your group with health globes, and we know that's a very viable resource for any 4-man group in high greater rifts. You'll have some crowd control, you'll deal some decent damage, and you won't die like a fly every 5 seconds. So this will actually make barbarians being able to play without problems in a group. And especially as you can see in this video, I'm using Unity, and I feel like it's not mandatory, because you have from the Together as one 50% damage reduction, and you have from Wrath of the Berserker and another 50% damage reduction. And if you have Unity, the value of that item actually diminishes, since you already have two 50% damage reduction skills. And this will be perfect, simply because when we'll play in a group, we'll be able to swap that Unity with a Stone of Jordan, with a Skull's Grasp to get more whirlwind damage. We can use the new critical strike chance ring, and we can roll all the critical strike chance on all our items to get more toughness, to get more damage, and we'll get even more crit with it. So I don't know, it's something I'll definitely have to test out, but for now I just wanted to throw in the Nullifier build with these changes because I don't know, I just love it. I hope they hit live, even though I'm so used to my Barbarian being the useless character. I actually play all the classes only because my beloved class, the Barbarian, suck balls. So basically, if you say that okay, we have Raycore is not a good build to play. If you stay 6 minutes on a Rift Guardian to kill, I don't know, that's not a good build in my opinion. So now with the new set, we'll be able to take damage, we'll be able to deal damage, we'll be able to support our group with crowd control, with damage reduction. I'm pretty sure in the end this class will be able to get integrated more in the party play, because right now the Barbarian is more like a for fun build. Yes, you can clear trash fast, but when you have a class that brings nothing to the table, when you get to a 4-man high greater rift at the Rift Guardian, you pretty much avoid taking a Barbarian. This is why I rerolled a Crusader, a Demon Hunter, a Monk. Basically I played all classes just because my favorite class sucked balls. And I also tested the new Oath set, so the two one-hander mighty weapons. They're actually great. They're great. They're not as good as the Shard of Hate and the Odin Sun, but they are very very good at speed farming. You deal a shitload of damage. 30% increased attack speed for you and your ancients is a lot. The movement speed is a lot. They're great now. If you don't have a Shard of Hate and an Odin Sun, definitely go for the Oath set bonus, especially if you farm Torment 6. Slap in the set, squeeze in a lightning gem, the Wrath of Lightning gem, for more movement speed and more burst. You'll have some fun with it. And if you're saying, okay, but what about the Wrath of Wastes set? I don't know. I tested it. I think I don't have the best items for it, or I don't know how to say it, the optimal items. I don't know. I tried it, and it's still very bad as a set. I wouldn't play with it compared to the Immortal King set. So this is something they will still have to change. I don't know if they nerf this set or they buff the Wrath of Wastes. All I'm hoping is that we will get a proper set to play with, to be useful in a group, and to feel that you can deal some damage, because yeah, you can clear trash with the Raycore set as it is now, but you can basically make a coffee, smoke a cigarette, talk with your girlfriend. I don't know. You can basically go on with your day while you kill the Rift Guardian. This is not something. Uh, it's not something I want to play. I don't know. This is why I re-rolled all the classes that I don't like, because I just hope that one day we will get something like what you see here on the PTR. Now, I don't know, it's way too powerful if you ask me, because I'm used to my Barbarian being shit. So if we compare with what we had in the past and what we have on the PTR now, yes, you will say it's overpowered. But actually, uh, I don't know, I still can't crit 800 million uh, per hit times 5 turrets as I crit on my mediocre geared Demon Hunter. So I would say this is something fair to have on a Barbarian as well. I just don't want to spend 60% of my time playing the Barbarian hitting a Rift Guardian. That's just stupid. If you ask me, I don't know. Maybe other people like playing Raycore. I just hated it from day one. Uh, but this is just one opinion out of a million people who like Raycore, who play Raycore. I would just love to have an alternative for that game style of pressing one. I promise you guys, I have rifts, like almost 50 greater rift on hardcore is quite a lot. And what I do on my barb is I hold down one, which is my furious charge, and I take the finger off one when the rift is finished. I just hover with the mouse. I don't know. It's not something I want to play. So I would love to have alternatives. And what I've seen on the PTR is a lot of potential for this class to be useful in a group and to have some fun, of course, on single player, farming Torment 6 with a new Oath set, simply because your movement speed will be great now. You will deal decent damage. You will almost clear Torment 6 as you would clear it on your monk, which is super fast, because a monk can just blink around and rape every single thing that moves on the map right now. And I've seen a ring. I don't remember exactly. I'll link it below. I think the one with 16% elite damage reduction, I think is the Oculus ring. Now it has a chance to apply a puddle below you, that if players stand on it, they will get 40% increased damage done. So this is something, this is a support ring, and why not? This class could be very well use that ring in a group, because you will have a free ring spot from removing your unity. Now, on softcore, I didn't test this, but you can. I think you can skip the Skull of Resonance and use Taskers and Teo or Hexing Pants for more damage. But I don't know, the value you get out of this helm, the Skull of Resonance, the damage reduction, the extra health globes, the fact that mobs hit each other, the fact that elite affixes don't proc anymore. They don't use frozen on you. They don't use anything. They don't even the electrified don't cast sparks. The fire chains don't have fire chains anymore. The I don't know, that's it's a ton of benefits from using this helm, and I will try to see if it's viable to remove it on higher greater rifts. I know 100% that on lower greater rifts you can definitely remove the helm. You're totally safe with the proc right now because we have a proc as well. And as you can see on the boss fight here, my health is barely moving because I have a ton of health per second from inspiring presence, the fury per the life per fury as well, the life per hit. This is basically I'm not taking that much damage because one, I avoid the major hits of this boss, and second, this is a hardcore character, so it's meant to not take that much damage. And also, this barb is actually old as a hardcore character. I have around 400 hours played on it, and my gear is super good. Like, I have melee damage reduction, elite damage reduction. Most of my items are ancient. I have over a million health. I don't know. I love this barb, and I hope that in 2.2 I'll be able to play my barbarian without thinking about it, just as a for fun thing or just a hobby. Because in 2.1.2, the only times I played my barb was when I wanted to have fun. If I wanted to farm something serious, if I wanted to, I don't know, play a high greater rift with my friends, I had either to play on my Raycore barb, either to play on my other classes. So this is Great Rift 51, as you can see, with plenty of time to spare. Again, I hope they don't nerf this class to the ground, and I hope they leave us as it is. But I don't know. I'm so used to my barb being shit, as I told you before, that I'm pretty sure they will nerf this. I, it's way too fun for it to go live. So I recommend you guys to play on the PTR with this set because it's really fun. So you have to try it at least once if you have the time. Just download your PTR and give it a spin. And as you can see here, the skills I'm using and the passives, they're not the best. I don't even have the Hellfire necklace. I'll try to farm one. I didn't even have the proc from Nerves of Steel, and I used Unforgiving. I don't have an idea why, because there's pretty much enough fury in Greater Rifts. You don't have downtime of the Wind Shear Whirlwind. And as you can see here, I'm showing you the new proc we have, the Nerves of Steel. When you die, you'll get back to life with 90% damage reduction for 3 seconds, which is huge. This is like the best thing we would get on hardcore. This is something amazingly good for barbs on hardcore. And as you can see, the Shard of Hate is a beast as usual. Each spark crits for, I've seen it crit for 140 million. So this is like a lightning tsunami, if you ask me. So this is it, guys. This is the Nullifier build in 2.2. I'm pretty sure it won't be like this on live, but I just hope it will, because I'll have a lot of fun with it. So thanks a lot, guys, for all the comments, the likes, the subscribes, and see you guys next time.